Good evening, magic murder hobos. Risen Dragon here with another really cool deck tech. Now, we've already somewhat covered the red and blue combination that was, keyword was, is it? Now it's known as Prismari. And our Scions of Prismari deck is on tap for tonight's video. So basically with this particular deck, you're running a bunch of instant speed stuff and stuff that plays along with one another. It's designed as a low to the ground, very flexible sort of deck, and you're going to see what I mean by that in a moment. All right, so first thing, we got some counter magic going here. We got Essence Scatter and Negate, good two offs to have. We have Scorch and Dragonfire for spot removal, Expressive Iteration, which gives us some filtering, Dorat the Perfect Pet, aka Sprite Dragon, also a really cool card to have. Let's go into this. Now, a lot of the instants that we're running, we are running two Brazen Borrowers, and we're also running Bone Crusher Giants. Now, these two cards, obviously, Brazen Borrower is just a beast. I mean, there's no way around it. It's just a beast. It's bounce. It's a really good flying threat. A must-have in this deck. Bone Crusher Giant as well. I mean, you get some spot removal, and you also get, well, a 4/3 beat stick that deals damage if it's ever targeted. So, another really awesome card to have. And this is where this next part sort of gets into some of the newer cards. Rowan, Scholar of Sparks, instant, and her counterpart, Will, Scholar of Frost. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Rowan, what she can do is she deals 1 damage to each opponent. If you've drawn 3 or more cards this turn, she deals 3 damage. But the cool thing is you get an emblem with whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may pay 2. If you do copy that spell, you may choose new targets for the copy. Will, he's got an interesting one too, because really you can take the teeth out of some of the opponent's decks. Up to 1 target creature has base power 0/2 until your next turn. You can draw 2 cards, and then the ultimate is obviously is exile up to 5 target permanents. For each permanent exiled this way, its controller creates a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature token. So it's kind of a cool card to have. Prismari command. This one's kind of a beast one too. Can deal 2 damage to any target. You get to choose 2 of these. Target player draws 2 cards and discards 2 cards. You can also target player creates a treasured token, and you can also destroy target artifact. Pretty cool card to have. Royal Scions. Now this one has been around since obviously since Eldraine. I've always loved this card. It's a really great card. I just like it. It's so flexible. You can do so much with it. You can draw a card, then discard a card, or target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike and trample until end of turn. And their ultimate is obviously you draw 4 cards. When you do, the Royal Scions deals damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your hand. Pretty bomb card there. And then we got our Goldspan Dragon. I mean, just our finisher. Comes in, the 4/4 flyer creates a treasure token, or whenever it attacks, it becomes target of a spell, and the treasures you control have sacrificed this artifact. Add 2 mana of any one color. So really, 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 I think flexible but extremely versatile deck that really can go in many different directions. Sideboard. And for our best of one, we're actually going to swap out the Essence Scatter and Negates for our Test of Talents, just in case we run into any Tybalt trickery and we can just kind of zap it, nip it in the bud, so to speak. But we are running some Mystical Disputes, we're running Soul Seers, we're also running Storm's Wrath, and of course the aforementioned Test of Talents, plus we've got some Brazen Borrowers in the sideboard as well. I think, depending on the deck, I think, taking out 2 Expressive Iterations, putting that in, is actually a pretty good play. But I like the Expressive Iterations filtering abilities. So this is my Scions of Prismari deck. I really hope you enjoy it. For those of you that are new to my videos, basically what we do is we play a best of 1 match, and then we do a best of 3 match, just so you can see how the deck performs. And that's that. So enjoy, kids. We are against Florcita. in this one, we keep. Reason being, we can expressive iteration, and we come across a land, we can exile it and play. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. We come across a land, we can just put it into our hand and go from there. So we have some filtering here, so I think we keep this. Alrighty. Well, hope everyone is enjoying their Sunday. Here we will lead off. We're going to do that. Give them a little bit of a hint of what we are all about. Though we might hold up the Brazen Borrower. Sanitarium Skeleton. That's an interesting one. Let's do the iteration. Okay, so one of them is going into our hand. One of them is going into our library. The other one is exiled, and that's is what it is. Alright, so Sanitarium Skeleton. Skeleton. Okay, well then, here's what we do. Do Prismari commands. We are going to deal 2 damage, and we are going to create a treasure token. So there we go. There we go. Alright. So there's our first salvo of the evening. We get a land, we're in business. Maybe. Not sure what Florcita is playing this evening. Looks like some sort of, maybe like a black win. Oh, okay. Well, that's fun. That's nice. So, guess what? You are gonna, I'm gonna say no thank you to you. You're gonna do that. And there we go. I think we may need to put down Royal Scions and do the draw thing. Oh, okay. Well, guess what? Now you're going back to the hand. I'll make you cast that again all day long. It's kind of the interesting thing, too, about this deck is you can really, like, as much as I hated to do that, because now we don't get to do the dragon, but that's okay. So we'll draw a card and discard a card. We take the Scions. That's okay. Did they find a land? No. Oh, why you do that? I don't like that. Ah! Here we go. Okay, we're in business. There it is. Alright, now we do have Test of Talents, which would prevent any... Haha, guess what? I'm going to do that all day long. I will... There's nothing in their hand. Graveyard... whatever. Anyways, so there's... Oh! Oh! Yes, yes, yes. Oh, so much fun! And actually, we might be able to pull down Will. Yeah, let's put down Will. We will have an extra one, but you know what? And we got them. We got Florcita. So you can see how beast that deck can get. Just really out of hand really fast. So, cool. On to the best of 3. We are playing Necropotence. We are going to go first. We are going to keep. We're going to lead them on thinking we're mono black. Why did I say that? Mono red. Oof. I saw that. That's why. Oh, clever Lumimancer. You're going bye-bye. You get nothing. You lose. Good day to you. Opt. Always fun. So Prismari Command is going to come down next. No, it's not. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to do Rowan. Because this way... So this way, what we can do is... Another Opt. Interesting. I'm really curious about this deck now. Temple of Epiphany. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do then. We're going to do this. Fabled Passage. Actually, you know what? Yes, I do want to keep that on top, and here's why. We're going to create a treasure token, draw 2 cards, and discard 2 cards. So I'm gonna target myself and target that. Forgot what I was doing for a sec. Oh no. Well, you know what? I think we do that. Yes, we do that. And now we get to deal 3 damage. Be very curious as to what they're... Oh, okay, so they're bringing that person into play. Okay, well, Goldspan Dragon. This is not going to end well for them. Okay. Okay, there's that. Nice. That is your bonus best of 1. I forgot that was our... forgot that was a best of 1. Oops. Oh, well, you get a bonus 1. Cool. We're up against Master Sid for our best of 3 matchup. We will play first. Yeah, we're gonna keep this one because you know, we put down the passage and then we do the expressive iteration. Let's give them... We've got a few iterations here, so let's do mountain. Let's do that. What are we up against with Master Sid? Okay, well, here we go. So actually, we're gonna hold up the iteration and wait and see what they do with their next play, because we can just easily stomp them if they decide that oh, we're up against a mirror deck, it would seem. Let's tease a counter out of him. He decided not to do it. Okay. You know what? We are going to hold up again because we want to have... We do have access to stuff at instant speed, so I think that this is not a bad play. Although they could just be playing possum on me. Faceless Haven. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's throw down a Brazen Borrower and see if we can tease a counter out of them. Let's see if they're playing any... They've got to be. They've got to be playing... No... Okay. So, do they have the Stomp? Frostbite. Okay. There it is. And we're going to go with a Lava Glide Pathway. And again, we're going to hold up the... these right here. So Frostbite, that really doesn't give us a good sense of what they're doing. So, I'm going to do this. Do they counter it? Nope. Okay. We have ourselves a treasure token. Okay. Let's do expressive iteration. Now we can do the iteration. Put one of them into my hand. Well, I think we're going to do this one. Put one of them into our library. We're going to do this one. We're going to do another iteration, I think. We'll do another iteration. Because this way... wow. Alright, well, one of them into the hand. One of them into the library. There's that and that. Alright, well, that's too bad. There we weren't able to hit any land, but at least we filtered through a little bit, and we were able to find that. So Dorat is a good play next turn. If... Wow, they're mana-starved. 1, 2, 3... Yep, they had to... Wow, okay. Ooh, do I go with the Goldspan Dragon? I think they've got a counter. I don't... I'm going to do Dorat. I'm not liking this delay. So... You know, they've got something. Whether it be a mystical dispute or... yeah, there's an essence scatter. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to deal 2 damage to that. We're going to do damage to that. We're going to do that. And then boom, we're going to pay that. Okay. So, alright, so they are running that. Surtland Elementalist. Okay. So now we know that they are running those. So let's do this. Let's put down the Dorat. Let's stomp them. Make the Dorat a little bigger. Or not. They can just frostbite me. Yep, that's what they're gonna do. Okay. Alright, and we're going to do Expressive Iteration. Again, we're looking for, put one of them into our hand. Yes, I'll take that. One of them into our library and a mountain. Okay, that's okay. So now we're just looking for them to blink. If they throw down Ascendant Spirit, always fun. And then they do that. Okay, well, guess what? Now you are in a bit of hurt. Okay, so now we've got Test of Talents, and anything they decide they want to do, they can, okay, Crystalline Giant's an interesting ad in this deck. Ooh, and it's got Death Touch. Death Touchy kitties. And they're dead, maybe? Yeah, they're dead. Yep, they're dead. Okay, well then there's that. Alright. We'll go on to game 2. Now, Test of Talents we're going to keep because I think that that is... But what we are going to do is we're going to take out a few of these. We're going to put 3 of these in. And I want to take out one of the Scions. Even though it is the name of the deck. We'll take out one of the Scions. So they're gonna go first. Master Sid. Okay. This is fine. They have Ascendant Spirit. That's okay. So what we can do is we just put this down. Now they'll probably pump up the Spirit and think, oh, they didn't. Oh, wow. Okay, well, there's that. Okay, well then. Sure thing. We are going to smack that. And that's a thing. That's pretty bomb right there. And they'll just pump that. No, they didn't? Okay. Okay. What do I do? Let's do this. Let's do Rowan. Just to force a counter out of them. Yeah, so there we go. Okay, we get that. So they'll kill the Rowan next time. That's okay, because I have another Rowan right there. Alright. Well, that's a thing, too. Yeah, there they go. And that's okay, we can pump that up. I'm okay with that.
I'm really angry.
Crystalline Giant. Alright, well, this is slowly starts getting out of hand a little bit, I think. So, what we're going to do is this. Yeah, we're going to put this down. We need to take a hit here. Oh, we need to dish out a... Oh, it's got hexproof. That's never a good thing. Okay. So here's what we do. We do this. We are going to play... I'm going to do this. We are going to take out... Well, nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nope. Here's what we do. We do this. And then if they decide to counter that, we throw down Test of Talents. Now...
I don't even need my soul to win.
Now, this could get ugly real fast. breach. Well, that's great. Beautiful. They'll throw everything they can at the... Well, maybe not. They do. Alright, so... I think what we do is this. We block. Block that. They'll pump it up. Yeah, because they don't have... enough, so we're just going to do that. And of course, if they counter it, then we can... I mean, just to make sure it dies. And, yeah, so Rowan goes bye-bye. Okay, so we're going to do this. If they have a counter, then we just... oh, they don't.
Our bond was forged in battle.
And many training sessions.
With your heart behind every attack.
You're gonna take... Ooh! Okay, well that's a thing. Etheric Sudden Storm, that's an interest. I haven't seen that one in a long time. Either way, the Royal Scions are dead. So... in a Surtland Elementalist. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is like a... This kid went all out on this one. And it had menace. Alright, well, really, I don't know what to do next. I mean, that's that. I think we're dead. Those are big things there. So, we do have the mystical disputes. So, okay, what happened there? Not sure. Alright. Right back into the rubber match. Yeah, we're gonna keep this because we can Scorching Dragonfire and or bounce. Do this on the flip side of the... and they have to mulligan. Aw, buddy, I'm recording a video. Don't... Ooh, okay. Well, let's see what happens. Dorat's always fun. Okay, so now we get that, possibly. Okay, well, here's what we do. We just swing in. And, okay. I can put down this. They'll counter it, probably, and I'm okay with that. It's just one less counter I have to deal with. Yep, alright. Alright, there's a mystical dispute. We are going to be mystically disputing. Now, that makes me very nervous. Because what do they have? I'm just going to start beating you down with a Dorat. And I'm not liking this. Not liking it at all. Let's do this. Let's at least try to force a counter out of them. Oh! They didn't have a counter. Well then. I'm just going to swing. And I'm going to hold up. Did they get... Oh! What? Okay. Well, Labyrinth of Suckfos is an interesting addition to this build, but... And they'll tap that, remove it. Oof. Yeah, that's never fun. Alright, well. And they have their Faceless Haven. Okay. Mystical Dispute that. Okay, and guess what? Now Goldspanny comes down. This is where the game may start to turn. This is where it may start to turn. almost like it is that Giants build. Cyclone Summoner. Ouch. Yeah, so... Okay, well, that happened. Put that in. Put that down. Yeah, we're gonna do that. No. I'm gonna end my turn. Because if they throw down the, yeah, that is a beast of a card. And they're recognizing that that is... Alright, well, let's try this. Of course, Test of Talents is a reject. Guess what? Do they have another one? Yes, they do. But if they cast it, they... Got him. Ooh! Good stuff. Alright, join me in the post-mortem. Okay, so this particular Prismari build, I think, really has a lot of flexibility to it. It has a lot of interesting things that you can do. It's aggressive. You can, you know, there's spot removal, there's disruption, there's countering ability. I think it's a really good build, and I think that if you learn how to kind of twerk it, did I just say twerk it? Tweak it! Well, you could twerk it. If you learn how to tweak it a little bit and play around it, it does require a little bit of subtlety to play. As you saw in that best of 3 match, had some options to do stuff. But really, I think this is a really fun deck to have. I think it's a really fun deck to play. It's a bit of a riff on the Is It Flyers deck that I built about a month or 2 ago. Really, really, really fun deck to play. So, as always, please leave a like. If you really like, leave a subscribe. May all your draws be godlike. May all your spells hit the board. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your week, kids.